Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. It's 3:30. That's it. It's 3:30 a.m., not p.m. I'm not ahead today, I'm behind. As usual, I haven't been ahead any day. I got like one episode recorded extra so far for the backlog. It's not looking good, but I'll get there. I'm confident that I'll get there because I'm just gonna sit down. Like, worst comes to worst, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna record all day. But it'll be fine either way. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing fine. Played some Nautica tonight on stream. I'll have VODs of that over here, maybe starting today, probably starting tomorrow, most likely. And yeah, game's fun. Had a good time. Nothing too exciting happened, I don't feel like. I just chased sharks around and punched them for like a few hours. It was a good time. What am I today? I think I should actually just click on the next option, right? I'm Primordium today, right? Loading. Yeah, let's go. Primordium. You love to see it. I do have a question for you, don't worry. I've been thinking about this question all day because it's the logical conclusion to the time of day food question. What's your favorite dessert? I've been thinking about this question a lot. I don't eat a lot of dessert. I'm not a big sweets guy. I don't eat much dessert at all, if I'm being honest with you. I cannot think of a dessert that makes me go, oh yeah, that's my favorite dessert right there. I'm like, maybe it's cheesecake, but cheesecake I'm lukewarm on at best. Like, if it's good, obviously it's great. It might just be cookies, honestly. I've been really struggling with this one. I think it's cookies, but even then, I don't really like cookies that much either. Like, they're good. They're probably the dessert food that I would eat the most. But you got me, and you say you can have one final dessert. What do you have? I don't know. You give me one cookie? No, probably not. But I don't know. Like, I've really been thinking about this one all day. Let me know what you guys say. I'm sure when I read one of your responses to this, like I've been reading through the comments for these last few days, and I've been like, oh yeah, I forgot about this, and this food. These are all great answers as well. But yeah, tell me what your favorite dessert is so I can steal your dessert, because that's basically what I'm going to do. I'm fresh, dude. I haven't played any Monster Train today. That's pretty nice. Good to come into this one with a fresh mind. I'm excited. I've been feeling it. Been almost 24 hours without Monster Train. I'm not feeling so well. Shall we? I think we shall. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We got... Whoa. Excuse me, I didn't mute. I just moved away. Exile Umbra, Exile Wurmkin, Plating Seal Daedalus, Cursefell, Diligent Seraph, Nine Collapse, Proclamation, Cannibalize. Sure. Wurmkin I'm not super happy about, but we can potentially feed Primordium to an egg, and that's okay. I'm not in the mood to slam sketches. I'll pick Abandoned Antumbra, because Abandoned Antumbra lets us pick any Gorge unit, Allied Construct mainly. And there's not really an interesting Superfood card. I don't know the Wurmkin card super well, so let's take a look. Shall we? Show me just spells. I think that there's no Wurmkin card that affects Superfood. There's Soul Siphon. There's Soul Crushing Guilt. There's Soul Cripple. There's not a good one. There's Symphony of the Soul, I guess, but it's not that good. I'm gonna go Stalwart Snack, because I think that Stalwart Snack with Echo Infusion, Echo Transfer as options is fine. I just don't really feel like Superfood does much, so this is more of a perspective take, but I think that if we see one unit buff, we should be good, and we have Abandoned Antumbra, so our early game shouldn't be bad, but it's not good, so we're gonna skip the artifact. Yeah. I think I actually also skip Armor 10 here. I'm feeling very respectful if I do that. I'm gonna disrespect because we have good spells. We have Proclamation, Mind Collapse. But I should probably respect here and not take Armor 10. Depends a lot on when we draw Proclamation now. Don't play these in the wrong order is a good idea. I'm happy with Antumbra Morsel here. Maybe I should put those spells mid-floor? I gotta be prepping for Proclamation draws right now, is my main concern. The heck, Blink? There we go. Blink's just out for blood on this priest. Crazy. I might actually get a morsel off of Blink in this combat. There's our proclamation. We've been prepping for this. All part of the plan. I should... Oh, I have 4 energy. Hold on. So I can't proclamation up here. We're letting this Apprentice of Light go. I think if I Echo Break, he's at 39 right now. I'm taking 6 and we're just gonna call that acceptable, I'm fairly certain. And what we'll do is we'll play... This kills you. Yeah. I mean, I guess I might as well kill the priest. Nope, that was wrong. It won't make a big difference because I will still get this kill. But actually this might be better still because we get 1 echo up here for future. No, I was wrong because like my order is wrong. I should play the Mind Collapse first. I don't know why I did not, but that's why I didn't. It was so I could get a Plink kill, obviously. I'm sure you were all well aware we were playing the Plink long con there. That's all that was. That was the Plink long con. We're definitely we're really well suited for a Gorge unit here. We're very, very, very well off if they show us a Gorge. Any Gorge will work, although I would like a Gorge that does something primarily. Like, imagine Overgorger here. I almost played Cannibalize on my Train Steward. My mind, like, what was that? I felt like, I actually felt my brain say, yeah, pick Cannibalize, put it on that unit. Am I good? And Umbra Assault is a lot worse in the DLC. Grovel's really good and Pack Morsels is really good. I think Pack Morsels is a little better because we can get a mine. No, I'm gonna go Grovel. I think Grovel's reusable, which makes it better in the long term. Right now, Pack Morsels is better. Later, Grovel's better. I'm gonna move the mic closer. I'm leaning back. I'm gonna pick Grovel. Echo Infusion. Oh yeah. I know Bounding Echoes Infused is really good, but putting +10 on Primordium is big. Yeah, so I'm hoping for a better Gorger than Crucible Warden, but he's fine. He'll do fine in the early game, I think. Going right, because Gorge. Quick +10, +25. Morsel Master, I think isn't worth, unless I'm gonna use it as an infusion. It's probably worth holding this unit just in case I want to use it as an infusion. Because it's probably what I would put here if I don't see anything better. Like, I'm not gonna put an Allied Construct on this unit, I'm just going to play Allied Construct instead of this unit, so... Like, if I'm stuck with Crucible Warden, I might as well have Morsel Master. At the same time, though, we have really good Morsel generation. Abandoned Antumbra, and Primordium's a buffet 5. Actually, yeah, I never make use of this unit unless I take space for it. I'm gonna press skip. Because Primordium's buffet 5. Primordium's on the floor forever. I'll roll. If it's multi-strike, we're chilling. But we're not chilling, but you know. If we see Echo Transfer now, I think we're not in a bad spot. Yeah, because we can just intrinsic Echo Transfer and then slap that on Primordium turn 1, and then Crucible Warden does everything. This would be a really nuts combat, except I don't have an infusion. Sad. I am just going to play top floor as well. I'll need to put some sort of infusion card in here. This is a deck that could use 3 intrinsics pretty happily. Good try, Blink. I respect the effort. Yeah, I'm like, man, I'm super sad on the infusion front right now. Like, we're really struggling on infusions. Everything else in this deck feels really, really good, but for the infusions. It's entirely draw order. I'm gonna try to pick cards that are infused in these next 2 packs. We'll see what we see. We're really strong though. Hilarious. Like, for this early game, we're super strong. We got a multi-strike unit, we got Primordium, we got Abandon and Umbra. What more could you want? Really, like, not much. Pretty good. The unit isn't great, but he's fine. For now. And if we see a better unit on the unit draft, we just slam it. I think if I see Overgorger here, I would put it on Crucible Warden, by the way. Right, so here are the cards that make you go, ah, you should pick Superfood, though, because you got... Yeah, these are bad, so I don't feel that way. Because Lifesteal makes no sense. We have Damage Shield, Rage 3, woohoo. Yeah, I'm not playing Perils. I can take Prismal Dust, but I feel like Prismal Dust will not be needed. Oh, baby. Yo, just hit. Game's so easy. You just hit. And I'll skip. If you haven't seen those guys' Essence of the Dogs, I'll just show it to you right now. 10-10 and Damage Shield 5. You don't get anything interesting. Spell. Yeah, I'll go Spell Shop in case of something cool for Echo Transfer. I don't think, like, we can see Double Gorge and that's about it. Double stack, plus 10, minus 1. I think that was plus 20 actually. Right, so at this point it's not necessarily better for me to play Allied Construct. I think it's actually best for me to put Allied Construct on Crucible Warden. Why is that? It's simple. Like, that's the most important thing. It's really simple. It's 3 multi-strike, and I recognize Allied Construct onto Allied Construct is also 3 multi-strike, but you don't have the survivability that Crucible Warden has with the Gorge Damage Shield, and I have to duplicate Self-Infuse, which costs a forced path here, and we sit without it. It's like, it's really rough. Like, this is a thing that I see people get wrong in Twitch chat occasionally, where they say that this, like, the Allied Construct Self-Infused is better, but you have to look at it from the perspective of, we can put Allied Construct and have a 3 multi-strike unit with good survivability right now. I can do this now and have this off the ground, which is excellent. It's exceptional. It's not that we'll die, but what we can, like, if we pick Allied Construct, we're gonna have him here doing nothing, and here, like, we just have so many units, you know? It adds a lot of uncertainty. If we make it to here, we're chilling, or no, make it to here, we're chilling, but it's not a guarantee, and it'll also just be, we'll have to play super safe. This lets us play pretty aggressive. Probably. It does lower our ability to set up bottom 4, but, you know. This also may end up being a run for space in mid 4. Dante. Dante's really sick for the cloak. I don't want Dante here though. Dante's super weird. Like, all signs point to Dante being pretty good. We have Primordium, we have a damage buff, but I don't know, man. I don't think Dante's that good here. I feel like maybe this is me being inflexible, but I'm pretty well invested into this Crucible Warden. I don't want to just randomly pick up Dante and go, actually, I'm doing this now. But you could. I feel like Dante, I'm just okay. You really could though. I think Dante is fine here if you want him. A -1 on Grovel is fine. Plus 20 in Consume. I'm just gonna save money. If I see a 4th multi-strike, would I take it? I'm not so sure. We need to answer backline, because right now we answer it through pings. That'll stop working around Seraph. Hopefully we find a better answer. That's fine. I should make sure I get to at least 1 Echo where possible, so that we can get stat buffs on Primordium. Oh yeah. If you ever do this, the combat's just free. I don't feel too good about the part where my deck revolves around Plink as my backline player right now. Tramplestone fixes that. I think we will take Quick for Crucible Warden if it's offered. I think that's probably the best final option, but another multi-strike is also fine. Trample Stone's really good here. And yeah, that's really it. Is there a card I would pick? Good work, Plink. Is there a card I would pick? Probably not, right? Like, what card? Other than Trample Stone, I should say. That me saying, is there a card to pick there, that's me not fully communicating the sentence that I'm trying to say to you. Is there a card to pick that answers backline, is what I'm trying to say. But it gets lost a little bit, because brain makes shortcuts sometimes. I'm trying to think of one. There's probably one in Wurmkin. It would be nice. But I can't really think of one. I guess this guy answers backline if he lives. And how's his fuel looking? 6? Could be better. I mean, he'll be fine for Daedalus, but we're gonna keep our eye on that. We have good things like Cannibalize to help. Primordium, we effectively give him 2 fuel per round right now. Every round for 5 rounds. So we give 10, but it's minus 4, I believe, because he plus 10s from the morsels we play, and he takes down every turn after the first. So and then Primordium goes, and in 5 rounds it's minus 4, if I'm thinking correctly about it. Furnace Tap. If I get Superfood and I intrinsic this Furnace Tap, we are... I'll pick it. Maybe take that unit, the egg there, but I don't think so. I would like space, because just space for one more morsel is pretty well worth it, I feel. I think it's worth it right now. And I believe this is space draw. We're gonna eat it on curses though if I do it this way. I don't think I care. I think we plan to be very strong through the early game, and then we use that to just tank the curses. Go right. Cut transfers. We can't remove too many spells because it is Diligent Seraph, and I have to keep an eye peeled. Quick, endless. I'll roll. It's quick or multi-strike. I think it's quick. Actually, let me see this. Okay. Yep. That's what we're doing now. And most important thing to do is going to be take Cannibalize Grovel to 0 cost. Man, I skipped Perils on this run, which is real silly. It's a real shame that I skipped Perils here, isn't it? Multi-strike. It's just kind of a waste, isn't it? This is just a waste. Theoretically, I have 9 multi-strike on this unit, right? I guess 8. There's 7 of the multi-strike stat, 8 multi-strike. As soon as we see intrinsic. I guess I'll just leave. I want to find Quick, because Quick makes this brains. Oh, Wing Technology's so good. Didn't even think about the other 2, but they were Jackstrips and Reap I don't care about. Wing Technology lets us play top 4. This relic is great. Okay. So yeah, new game plan. Pretty exciting, pretty bold here. I'm going to, because the stat buff cards are also free, I'm going to make my 2 morsel cards 0 cost, and I'm going to Furnace Tap Primordium. And that's the game. If you get the Echo Transfer in time, that's sick, otherwise whatever. And I'm going to find Quick. That's the final piece. We're going to look for Quick as well. I don't love that my morsels are all coming from Plink right now. Actually, we're going to struggle a little bit again. I mean, we're going to eat it on Diligent Seraph if we take this line to its logical end. I'm just not worried, I guess, is the thing. It's like I'm saying, if we just plan and play, like, you won't take 90 to 110 damage on Diligent Seraph for not playing the curses. That's the thing to know. We won't die for going in there and not having a plan to play curses. It'll suck, but we won't die. This is fine. Basically, I think this run is losable, but it's gonna be tough from this position. This isn't a run where I can turn my brain off, though. I do need to give the game an amount of respect, at least. Not here, mind you, but like, Fel and Seraph are the problems. I'm just gonna end turn. I'm not gonna do anything. We win. Oh wait, fuel. 9. Okay, we're good. Fuel will be the big limiter. A shame about that one extra multi-strike from Allied Construct. He's actually making my life a little worse. Mind Jax does very little. Actually, it does nothing, right? This is worth less than 25 gold. I never play mid-floor. I don't think so. I'm down for Feast, yeah. It's free and it's infused. Same thing for Soul Siphon. I'm down for Soul Siphon. We want to be able to put down a few charged echoes. This card does that. I think it's fine. I won't take many more, but like free spells are good. Show me Intrinsic, you coward game. Ugh. It's just all purge stones, man. Sucks. We got the quick though, so we're pretty well off. We should do so. Basically, the fuel is the only concern, but we should do so much damage in Relentless that because we're gonna take buffet too, so we're gonna have 8 buffet stacks. Oh, Primordium dies if I play top floor. I might end up playing mid floor actually. Oh, so I should have taken Mind Jax. Foolish, because Primordium dies. He only has 10. So. Divinity thoughts I'll think about a little later. I should peep ahead. Temple, 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 temple. Okay, we're good. Try to spell chain this card, but no, we want an Intrinsic. Just leave. I messed up by not taking Mind Jax then, because I can take Superfood too, and Primordium gets a damage shield. He'll give like 4 eats, but that's not good. This is fine. Maybe I'll see Soul Crushing Guilt. And we can also play mid for it. We risk on fuel a little bit is all. That's a problem for me like 15 minutes from now though. Right now, there's very little to think about. Well, nah, he's quick, he's fine. Like from this position, we are just chilling. If only I could get resin removal. Can maybe help the cause with like a +10 Mind Collapse, but that doesn't do a lot on the Divinity. Hey, Feast. I wish you could cheat energy with morsels and things like that. I know what you're gonna say. Oh, you can do that with what's the one card? You know the card. Oh, also 58 times 7 isn't that good. Well, 58 times 7 is fine. The other number wasn't good. But you're gonna say perils, and I'm gonna say, well, I didn't think this run was gonna utilize perils. Oh, yeah, we're at 6. Yeah, the fuel is the thing that's concerning, isn't it? The fuel is the thing that's really worrying about this. If it weren't the fuel concerns, I think we actually would be fine. But the fuel's really problematic. This kinda helps. Ember Cache is okay. Oh, Return Soul helps a ton. Because this makes any 1 cost spell now cost 0. I know it comes with another downside, but like, this is still good. Wow, return soul strong. We need magic shops. We need to take spells to 0 cost aggressively. This one. Like, Cannibalize needs to be 0 cost, and Grovel needs to be 0 cost. Intrinsic, please. No? Okay. I need to take a 15, I believe. I take a 15 here, a 25 at another. A 15 puts me at 25, puts me as 80. I just take 10. So I take. No, I can take 50, so I can take 25 at 2. So if I take 15, I take another 10, I think. Furnace tap at 0, maybe. Fine. We have a spot for intrinsic. Give me a 10 piercing here. And then at one of these I take 10, and at the other I take 25, and we're at an even 100. Then I roll here, grab another -1. Oh, I can hold over Cannibalize, right? Yeah, that's really good. I think Grovel to 0. Hold over Cannibalize solves a lot of our woes. Diligent Seraph is the only thing that I'm really concerned about. Like, I'm moderately worried about the Divinity, but I'm more worried about Diligent Seraph. He offers a lot of unique challenges to this deck. Slam bottom floor seems okay. Try to stem the flow of curses. We're not at much risk down here. Oh, but he's inert. That's okay. I think I stopped the curse. I'll be able to ping this unit off, I'm sure. So Feast here isn't great. Like, there's not a good reason to play Feast. I feel. Well, there is because it's infused, right? That's the good reason to play Feast. We get 50 damage. Oh, even if so I'm gonna take a lot. We'll play Rebel Morsel first of all. That's a really good morsel to pick here. Wow. Blink did it. Wowee. Now I definitely don't play Feast. I can just play 1 Echo Break, it's fine. See that? Blink did it. Yeah, we just passed this turn for free because of the energy morsel we got from Blink. Yo, we're super weak though, holy moly. I bottom decked all my cards that matter because of the curses, and in trying to stop the curses I am perhaps doomed myself. We get plus 18 over the next 2 turns though, so it should be fine. But yeah, having missed turns like this is just gonna cost us HP, but we just tank it, you know? It's not the end of the world. But it sucks quite a bit. I think I play 3 Weight of Contrition here. I can Furnace tap. Like, what card am I missing? I'm missing out on playing the curses, and that's what matters. If I Furnace tap though, I think I'm saving myself more damage in the long run. Ouch. We sacrifice some higher health here. That's just how it be. The shame about the curses though. This card? And I'm looking for an answer to stop me from taking 24 from this unit. I don't think there is one. just still siphon up here. I don't think there's an answer to it. I think I'm just going to take 24. We're gonna drop pretty low on the health points. Yeah. I did say it would happen. It doesn't make it hurt less. Because we also take a bunch here. It hurts a lot. This wave doesn't go up. I mean, this wave is the last wave that hits me. So I'm taking 24 plus 9 plus 8, 17. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. We're gonna drop like 10s, I think. It's a really bad combat. That's all I can say. It's a really bad combat. In hindsight, I would play top 4. Stopping the flow of curses, it just didn't work out. We needed the time to scale. Took 96 there. But we learned our lesson. Take Umbra Stone. Draw for sure. Diligent Seraph is just gonna beat me. I cannot, like after that, I will not be able to just slam Furnace Tap, I don't think. Because of the curses that'll follow. I'm gonna go right. I'm gonna go for Pyre Health here. I think Plink is worse at this stage. Please show me an intrinsic. I beg of you. Well, I'll put a plus 10 piercing down. I won't put a spell chain down, and we'll buy whatever two are at the next shop. So Superfood 2 lets me play top 4 probably. If we learned one thing from that last combat is that our scaling is not that good. I have to draw Echo Transfer turn 1 or 2 and then our scaling is fine. But I think that means, like, the scaling not being very good means that top 4 giving us one more turn is good. On the other hand, Buffet 8 is just... I think Buffet 8 is better. I think it's better for Seraph in particular. And we need to worry more about Seraph than the Divinity, I feel. Pyrewall's good. Karuska lets us cheat around Ember Drain a little bit. God, I hope we don't see Purifier combat in the next room. That would be sad. I think Pyrewall is the way to go. We're going to take a lot of chip from curses, and I think that Pyrewall is my best pick here. Mask of Penumbra is good too, because it's +1 draw every turn with Abandoned Umbra. That's probably better. I'm gonna go +1 draw. This is greedy, and I think Pyrewall is a safer pick, but I think that this lets me play a little more aggressive. I'm gonna cut more cards. I said I was gonna go easy on removing spells, but not that easy. Please don't be Purifiers. Fuck! Monster Train! How could you? Oh, that hurts a lot. I'm gonna not take the Spell Shield Trial. Sometimes maybe I ping off an enemy that would otherwise not get pinged off. It says piercing though, so probably not. If I learned one thing, we're so slow. I cannot play mid-floor. This man just devastates me if I play mid-floor. Bravo. He's Superfood, so I should be putting this here. I might have been messing that up, and you might be yelling at me in the comments for that one. Don't worry, I get there. Yeah, this combat is gonna ruin me, especially if the heavies get infused. We're gonna take so much. I feel fear. Actually, I'm no longer afraid. This turn is really good. I think I can play everything I want as well. I go Blink, Echo Transfer, Return Soul on Echo Transfer, Trample Stone. Draw last, Forehead. But like this just kills. Yeah, I think that the Furnace Tap is a bait in almost every combat. Like, I don't even think I intrinsic the Furnace Tap. I know it seems cool, it makes big numbers, but it's wrong. Like, it's crazy, but it's just wrong. it'll kill me. The better card to intrinsic is the one we just played, Echo Transfer. We get Primordium up to 3320, all of a sudden it's not so scary. Well, it's still a little scary, I suppose. I have no answers is a big problem with this deck. I just have no answer to this, right? I don't have a card I can draw that fixes these enemies going past me. It's fine. So, I did draw... Hello, there we go. Sorry, Streamlabs crashed. Welcome back to... Fuck you, Streamlabs. Streamlabs was crashing on me, or not crashing on me, it was causing my games to crash too while I was playing Subnautica. I gotta make the switch. It's time. I'm long overdue to switch to not Streamlabs. So I'm gonna hit you with the strat now. I think I go Furnace Tap on the front Crucible Warden instead of putting on Primordium. This will take me out of commission for 2 turns, but I can potentially draw Excavated Ember, and I can also, in doing this, I will only be taking 1 curse most likely, or I'll probably be taking 2 curses. Because we kill this one, we kill this one. A misplay, I could have gotten 5 damage mid. I think this is the move here. Oh, the morsels kill that mid man? We win that because of the morsels? That's crazy. Morsels are nuts. And we drew 2 really good answers here. This is great news. Yeah. Alright. I think that's the smart play. It saves us damage like crazy. Ah, that was bad. I knew there was a reason I shouldn't do that. I guess I don't need to draw an energy spell next turn though, because we're done. Yeah, okay. If we can do this onto Seraph, we will win. Of course. I think as much fun as it is to go big, I think that it's a bait to try and go up to like a ×9, ×10, ×11 multi-strike unit. Because we just have to, like, in terms of multi-strike. Or no, in terms of intrinsic, I should say. Assuming I see a freaking intrinsic today. Anyway. 15 fuel, I'm okay to just press end turn. Assuming there's an intrinsic in the next shop, we go intrinsic on the +15 attack 100%. For sure. Skip these. I probably could have gotten away with it. Are these both infused? Yeah, or both piercing, I mean. I probably could have gotten away with taking Force Contamination. Card's good. I think I skipped though. I think that's a bad pick in case I miss on intrinsic. Divine Artifact? Divine Mark of an Exile. Oh, Divine Chain of Gems is pretty nutty as well. It's just perma, like, these are all perma sustain. I think that the best option here is Divine Infused Mallet, because it's a 50-50 to kill on infused purifiers. If this kills 1 purifier, it's nuts. Oh, each of the Divine Artifacts has the same card text. Okay. Please, Monster Train, can I have a crumb of intrinsic? Fuck. This has happened to me in like 2 runs now. It feels so bad when it happens too. Where you just go to every temple, and you know, you go to the temples passively, but you go to all the temples and you just go, please give me this, please give me this, please give me this. No. It feels so bad. Okay. I'm going to... First I'm gonna mine it. Well, so I have to pick both of these, so let's do this first. I have to take both of these from the temple. So we'll put a value stone on Umbra stone, make it free. In case I have to do the the stone first. And I'll put a purge on Plink. Both fine. Not great, but we take them. I'm going to remove 2. Just weird. Maybe I don't. Talk about it. I throw a -1. Probably Echo Break. Nah, Ember Cache, Ember Cache. Plus 10 I think is a waste. Double stack, no thank you. Double stacking Furnace Tap, while very fun, is just not the way. I'll hold over. Okay. This run is sad. So, what can you do differently here? Because there's a clear option to change to make this run safer. Missing intrinsic sucks, and I was banking on it, and I was answering a different problem, which is fuel. But I did not think to answer attack. Instead of hold over cannibalize, I should have held over echo transfer probably. However, I did not do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate echo transfer, so we have 2 of them, twice as many chances to hit it. I'll cut 1 echo break, and I think that's about as much. I guess 1 cause spells are fine to cut. I'll cut 2 echo breaks, call it a day. 1 Plink lives. Reroll. Dana gems. Oh, I'm so sad I couldn't buy that. If I had taken the... So I should have 400 more gold here. I should have Chain of Gems as well. I don't think it's wrong to take that trial. The trial is a little risky, but I could have had Chain of Gems, and Chain of Gems just top 4 setup on Divinity, super nice. But you know, God, I have to. Oh man, this video is gonna be late. I think actually. I hit the Gilded Wing. Hilarious. So, we'll play the morsel first. We play top 4 here. I'm sure of that. I'll fill this floor. Yeah. You know, if I get out of bed early enough, this video won't be late. I just have to get up at like... I have to get up at like 1:30, I think, to start the upload. Because what's gonna happen now? Because Streamlabs crashed and I just restart the program, I have to... Looking a little scary, by the way. I have to... Less scary, less scary, less scary. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. So we play this here. Hold on, let me go through the motions here real quick. Okay, I played Plink. Echo transfer, return soul, echo transfer. That's winning. I will go so far, because I have a morsel down here as well. We can play peace. Cannibalize. We're good, we're good, we're good. Sick. But I have to put this video now because it's 2 files. I have to put this into my editing software and make a whole video. Oh god, what if the video file corrupted? Oh, I will not be happy. Oh, I will be so sad if my video file is corrupted. Because that means... Oh, fuck, that means I have to stay up so late. I have a meeting tomorrow. Oh, Streamlabs, please tell me you didn't corrupt this file. Oh, Streamlabs, please. I'm switching off Streamlabs. I'm like, tomorrow, first order of business when I have some time, I am switching to OBS. Just OBS Studio, I should say. Because Streamlabs is technically part of OBS. It's like, you know. You understand. Probably. Umbra cash. Good. This is also very nice because this morsel lives. Which means I have a cannibalized target off the floor. Regardless, I told you I was very worried about Diligent Seraph, but I just have to not play Furnace Tap. And we have a 206 times 3. Is Echo Break, not Echo Break, Echo Transfer a good option? Hard to say. Did I just consume that card? Ah, fuck. Did I just throw? Probably not. Curses are gonna come at me. I don't think that there's a good reason to play Furnace Tap. Because I'm just gonna take a bunch of damage. Right? I'm opening myself up to taking 5, 10, 15 damage in curses probably. There's just no reason. It's absolutely unnecessary. I'm also pretty sure we're not... I did not throw for content here. I kind of reached the brain off, head empty, no thoughts section of the combat. But I didn't confirm for myself that I wouldn't die. But like, I won't die here. There's no way. Sure. Doesn't really matter. We have a 339 times 3. Feels like I kept about enough spells for Seraph to not be bad. I haven't consumed any important spells on purpose yet. The only time I consumed an important spell, it was a misplay. This deck feels really good, actually. I've been having a bit of trouble with some of the runs of Monster Train lately, but this deck ended up feeling really strong. We'll see how it goes though, because this deck, we have inconsistency now. That's the big problem. There's a level of uncertainty, and that level of uncertainty is related directly to if I draw... You know what? I shouldn't even play this. I shouldn't play Furnace Tap here. I'm inviting 1 damage. Yeah, like it's not close. My man is 31 damage, shield 20 fuel, and he's doing 1200 damage trample. And playing the Furnace Tap opens me up to drawing a Vengeful Shard. We gotta be min-maxing a little bit here. We made it to the Divinity. Now we have to deal with the problems of fighting the Divinity. If we draw Echo Transfer turn 1 or 2, I think this run is a win. Any later, and I think it's bad. Not turn 1. I'll tell you that. This is fine. Well, now I can actually tell you not turn 1. Technically, I was not 100% on that. Oh, I should have put Soul Siphon mid, actually. Yeah. That's alright. It won't kill me. Probably. This is right, even though it feels like it's wrong, this has to be right, because I need to ping those off. They're gonna hurt me a lot. Oh no, it's not here on turn 2 either. Well, I'm not feeling great. This guy is going to do 30 to me. So that's half my health. Just gone like that. Echo Break. Bottom decked both of them. Very sad. No reason to. I'm just gonna fill out Echoes on top floor. Maybe I can Proclamation this guy. Okay. Oh, we just lost. What? Oh, because it's 15 times 3. Yeah. Wow, that's loose. Crazy. I know what you're thinking. Well, I don't just lose. You're right, I don't just lose, but this is a setback. This is a big setback. Oh no, I just lose. Actually. Huh. That's very interesting. So... I mean, the correct decision to have been made on this run, there's 2 options here that you can look at. You can look at taking Mind Jacks, right? I can think and realize I'm Primordium, right? I can think about that. Or I think the more reasonable option here is you probably pick Superfood 2 and then slam top 4. But the Superfood 2 slam top 4 line is worse because I can't do... I can't do Intrinsic on this run, right? So it's still a little worse. Yeah, this just sucked. Like the draw order was really bad. I bottom 3'd all my echo transfers. I guess it's worth checking. There's a maybe, there's a maybe here, so we may as well check it, right? Because there is a maybe here. And it's this. This is a maybe. Nah, it pushes 3. This wave is just too strong. I can't survive this. Yeah. I think the big no, because even if I had Mind Jacks, I would die to this wave walking up. So I had to plan around playing top floor with Primordium, I guess. But at the same time, all of the answers that I would come up with to playing top floor with Primordium, they're all... I'm just gonna abandon run. Every answer that I would come up with would have intrinsic in it, and I didn't see it. So I don't know. It's weird. There's definitely a line that wins this. I think you pick Prismal Dust for 1. I think you have to go Superfood 2. I think you have to play top 4, or you I don't know, man. I feel like I made in the position that I was in, I feel like I made the right decisions, and I just got fucked, you know? I don't feel like I made any particularly wrong choices over the course of this run. Skipping Mind Jacks is the one, but I would still die to that wave. Playing bottom floor on Fel is another one, but which maybe if I don't play bottom floor on Fel, we have enough. But the mini boss is coming, and I'm 20 times 3, you know? So it's not good. I guess I had to disrespect Diligent a little more, and I had to remove more cards so that my deck was a little more consistent. But I don't know. I sometimes you commit robbery on the game, and sometimes the game robs you. This was a bit of the game robbing me, I would say. With Mind Jacks though, this would have been better. I think Mind Jacks is the winning line, and I missed it because I was not thinking. But my winning line is also because if I hit intrinsic, we win for sure. There's no doubt. And I went to 4 temples, so it feels pretty unlikely that I miss intrinsic as well. But what do I know? A little frustrated, I won't lie. But it's also my fault. I should just click on Mind Jacks there, and we would probably be fine, because we'd build up more damage shield, etc, etc. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.